In the ANC top six leadership is currently meeting with the King, and the top six is being led by President Cyril Ramaphosa, and is now addressing the media. Let's go there now.
That made me extremely happy, and it is one of those reasons why we were convinced that as we come to KZN, we should start off here in visiting His Majesty the King. Following this visit, we were able to tell His Majesty the King a few minutes ago ukuthi masiqeda lapha namhlanje kusasa nge-8 zikaJanuwari ngelanga la i-ANC yaganjwa ngalo. On the 8th, when the ANC was formed, we will be going to lay a wreath or wreaths at the grave site of the first president of the African National Congress, John Langalibalele Dube and Oshange. After that, we will also go and lay a wreath at the grave of Chief Albert Lutuli, former president of the African National Congress. We will also go and lay a wreath at the grave of one of the presidents of the ANC, Babu Kumete. We will also visit the home of one of the presidents of the ANC, Opixtika Isakasemi. So we will go to all those grave sites, which in the life of the African National Congress are hallowed ground, both in political terms, as well as in historical terms, as well as in traditional terms as Africans. We will be doing so that we can go and give a report, on the conference that we have just held, and inform the great leaders of our movement that we held a conference. It was a very successful conference, a conference that arrived at radical decisions on a number of issues that are going to transform the lives of our people. We will also be reporting to the great leaders of our movement that a new leadership has been elected, and in a way, in a very symbolic way, we'll be presenting that leadership to our great leaders. And in true African tradition, we will put that leadership before our great leaders so that we can get their blessings, so that they can also hear how the movement that they form and sacrifice so much for has progressed forward and how it is going to progress forward. This is what brings us here to KZN, but beyond KZN we will then be proceeding to the Eastern Cape, where we are going to repeat exactly the same process again. We will visit our kings in the Eastern Cape. We will go from Royal Palace to Royal Palace. We will not be able to cover all of them, but we will be returning as a leadership to go and pay homage and to go and pay our respects to those traditional leaders of our people. And after that, we will then go to the grave sites of some of the leaders of our movement who are buried in Eastern Cape. We had hoped that we would also go to Comrade Nelson Mandela's gravesite, but we will only do so in July, on the 18th. And as we all know, this year we are launching the year as the year of remembrance and giving honor to Nelson Mandela. So we will be engaging in a lot of activities, and they will culminate to a point on the 18th, but will continue throughout the year when we go to pay our homage and respect to Nelson Mandela and lay a wreath at his graveside. So this is a program that we dub a program of renewal, a program of unity. We're very pleased, Your Majesty, that the drive of the African National Congress this year being renewal and unity commences here in KZN, and I think appropriately commences here at Enyokeni Palace, here at KwaNongoma, under your auspices as Our Majesty. We're very pleased because it is a program of renewal. The African National Congress, repositioning the ANC and making the ANC being fit for purpose to take on the challenges that lie ahead in terms of improving the lives of our people, reducing unemployment, eliminating poverty, and also reducing inequality in our country. We're pleased that we're doing this here, but we're also pleased that it is here that we are moving ahead to forge unity of our movement. During my closing remarks at the conference, I said the delegates, Your Majesty, of the conference chose a leadership which combines the various approaches, views, and, if you like, groupings within our movement. The leadership that is before you is a unity leadership. It's a unity leadership that is meant to unite our organization, to make our organization stronger. Here today in Enyokeni, we are pleased that we've got the leaders of our movement who are based here in KZN, who, under your auspices, have been brought together. And in fact, we want to thank you that you are igniting this process of unity by having brought the various leaders together. These are leaders who have always worked together, and today you have brought them here together in this brief ceremony, where you are going to share your thoughts and your views and your ambitions, and also what you would like to see your African National Congress as. So it is pleasing for us to see all our leaders, or most of our leaders here in KZN, brought together under your auspices, where we are able to begin the process of building this unity that we so dearly need, not only in KZN, but in our movement as a whole. I was talking to one comrade earlier today when I arrived at the airport, and I said, my dearest comrade, the contest that we had is over. The contest that we had over leadership is over. And in fact, the winner of this contest is the African National Congress. None other but the ANC. So the ANC has won. The delegates, the membership of the ANC, many of whom are here, are the ones who have spoken. And they have made a clear statement. We want you, as the leaders of the African National Congress, to be united. And Your Majesty, we are going to work very hard to forge the unity that you so want to see in the ANC, the unity that the majority of our people so dearly want to see. Before I end, Your Majesty, I want to applaud you. To thank you for your continued focus on issues that have to do with development. I have known you for a very long time, early in the 90s, and your message is consistent. You've always spoken about development, you've always spoken about education, you've always spoken about economic progress. I want to applaud you because to this day, you continue to talk about that. With regard to development, your passion on agriculture is something that needs to be broadcast more and more. So passionate about agriculture. And each time you meet, when you talk about the land, I always hear you talk about how we can improve agriculture in our country. You also talk about how we can get our people back to work the land. And that, Your Majesty, I am grateful for. Now, at the conference, as part of our report to you, we took a far-reaching decision on the issue of land. We took a resolution that says that in the last 23 years, we have not seen the type of progress that we want to see on the land issue, on the redistribution of land and getting our people back to the land. At this conference, we decided that we are now going to return the land to our people. We are going to expropriate land without compensation. We are going to make sure that our people get land and they get back to the land. We also said, and this is precisely, this revolves around the key issues you always articulate. We also said that this must be based on looking at the economic activity in our country, that as we take land, we do not harm the economy, we do not harm agricultural production, and we do not sacrifice food security. Now, this gives us the options, the possibilities and opportunities to be able to move forward with addressing the land question and at the same time make sure that the economy of our country grows, because taking land should not be equal to destroying our economy. Taking land should be equal to making sure that our economy grows, farm production grows. That is what it should amount to and be all about. But Your Majesty, I know that you want us to start, to go back to basics. You want us to start now working the land, making sure that the land that we've got is worked fully and effectively. And in fact, it is possible for us to begin the process of working the land, improving agriculture, and making agriculture a very, very successful economic sector in our country. It has been going down for quite a long time, and we now have the opportunity to upgrade the position of agriculture through this resolution that we have taken. We can make this country, the Garden of Eden, by ensuring that agricultural production is heightened, it is increased, and we return our people back to work, to working the land, to producing food. And now I believe, Your Majesty, that we've got the tools, we've got the wherewithal, and we can get our people back to work, increase the jobs that need to be created, and in fact, the National Development Plan having said we can create 1 million jobs, I see us creating almost 2 million jobs in agriculture as we increase agricultural production in our country. So Your Majesty, your passion for land is really a big shot in our arm, because it will forever remind us that we've got great possibilities. There is a great deal of work that we can do, and we can do this work knowing that we are supported by leaders like yourself. We will be able to succeed because we know you will be standing behind us. The last one I want to talk about is on education. Your passion on education continues. You always talk about education and how through education we can reduce poverty. Through education we can actually reduce inequality as well. Now, we have to applaud our government here in KwaZulu-Natal for having improved the matric pass rate to the level that has been improved. Siyabonga maqinwana ngomsebenzi omuhle kangaka ukuthi i-results zengane zethu ku-matric zikhuphukile. Sisafuna ukuthi zikhuphuke ziye phezulu ngempela. Kuyabonakala ukuthi uma abantu bezimisele, otishara bezimisele, ingane zizimisele, nabazali bezimisele, the outcomes of our education efforts can be a lot higher. So, Your Majesty, we come as the leadership of the ANC to KwaZulu-Natal on a happy note that our children did well in matric, and we now know they can even do better. Happy note that you have brought our leaders in KZN together. Happy note because we know you are going to support us in our efforts to forge unity here in KwaZulu-Natal amongst our members, amongst our structures, and amongst our leaders. Happy note also because you are very supportive of our broad program of renewal, of unity. So today, Your Majesty, this is a very happy day for us as the leaders of the African National Congress. It is happy because we're kicking off this whole process of celebrating our 106th year of existence. We're kicking it off here in KZN. And sikhala la khona la enyokeni siyabonga. Thank you very much. Ngifisela ukuthi sonke sibe nonyaka omuhle. 2018 must be the year of unity, the year of renewal, the year of ukubambisana izandla. The African National Congress siphinde futhi sibuyisele esibenzayo esiphezulu ukuthi ANC kube yiyona ezoqhuba yonke into la eSouth Africa isise sonke phezulu. Ngiyabonga.
Baba I know you have introduced the people who are going with to His Majesty, but I thought, Mr. President, you will be privileged so that we associate the name with the person. So just to tell us because we heard of the top 6. So if you would let us know who are those, and are you only here, what happened to others and all that. I will tell you my name. That's all it is.
Ngiyabona ukuthi umsebenzi wami awuqedanga. Ngikufanele ukuthi ngiqale lapho. Bekufanele ukuthi ngiqale ngokwazisa ukuthi laba ohlezi nabo ngoba ngiqale wasekela umongameli ubaba uDavid Mabuza, uyena lo ohlezi kwakhe. Suke lapho ngize usihlalo African National Congress. Sisaqhubeka senza iphutha ngesinye isikhathi sibize SG ngoba wayeyena unobhala, kodwa sowuthole i-promotion manje sowungusihlalo, so ugwethe Mantasha. Suke lapho-ke ngize unobhala uSecretary General, insizwa ephuma ngale eFree State, kwintaba zalapha eKZN iyofika eFree State, ukhuluma isiSuthu, uye-ke bathi u-Ace Mahashule. Mabethi igama lakhe banokuthanda ukukhumbula laba abadlala ibhola. Suke lapho-ke bayethe size kulo ozophatha imali zikaKongolose. Insizwa ephuma ngale e-Alexander eGauteng, uPaul Mashatile. Manje laba babili u-Deputy President Secretary General okwamanje basase ama-premier, ibona basaphathe uhulumeni, omunye uphathele eMpumalanga, omunye uphathele eFree State, kodwa bazawukhishwa kulezo zindawo. Bazoshonisha them to the house, so bazothola i-demotion kancane, kodwa baphinde bapromote futhi. So kunamanye kamalungu e-National Executive Committee abakhona lapha phakathi kwethu, bakhethwe bangena ku-National Executive Committee. U-Comrade uMalusi Gigaba ku-National Executive Committee, aphinde abe minister wethu wezimali. U-Comrade uBheki Cele u-Comrade uSenzo Mkhulu naye ku-National Executive Committee. Omunye ku-National Executive Committee u-Comrade Bathabile Dlamini, President we-Women's League. Yibo-ke amalungu e-National Executive Committee abakhona ngaphandle kokuthi abanye angibaholanga. Ibona-ke umxolele-ke ukuthi angizange babeke phambi kwakho, kodwa besengicabanga ukuthi babonile. Siyabonga. Ngikukhumbuza ukuthi okunye engazange ngikuchaze ukuthi le program yobeka imbali emathuneni enkokheli zika-African National Congress sayiqala kuleli viki esiphuma kulo manje. uNational Chairperson wethu wayebeka inkulumo khona lapho uma siyobeka imbali ethuneni lika-OR. So siqale program, and this program is going to go on throughout the year, where we are going to bring to light the leaders of the African National Congress, recognize them and appreciate them for the gigantic role that they played in our movement. So, Treasurer General and National Chairperson just reminded me, Uti, that is what I needed to put forward. Yabo.
Thank you, Mr. President. Your Majesty, you've been in this role since the 3rd of December 1971. So when they talk of in democracy, so you in 23 years in apartheid government and 23 years in democracy, because we have ruled, we have been on the throne for 46 years. So, Your Majesty, there is a reason for us to listen unto you now, because you have wise ways. There is nobody like you here who have seen apartheid government and work with them and us as the leaders.
Osuthu, Lutula noyedwa, ongathintayo, nokwaJoshizinja, ezasondini, nokwaJoshizinja, ezasosuthu, nokwaJoshizinja, ezabona baba, uncedo yonke isifo esingawe, umajobovu sabelwa bizwa, babize enkonjeni, bizwa ngabasihlobo belungu, abakudlela indaba zalutho, bakwize ukukhuluma, komhlaba phakathi, kwamalandela, inkosi efungayo ngabamhlophe belungu, bekase bakonkosi, kithi kosenza ngakhona. Wena wendlovu, wena wendlovu, yethe,
Azobala mboko sengathi yaphetha yonke noma uzokhuluma kanye kodwa sengathi kuyakhuluma isuke ihlohlozo akwazi nomsebenzi uqhamukayo angithathele ithuba ukubonga kuwe Makema siphathele uhlelo ngibonge kakhulu ukuthi namhlanje sivakashelwe Mongameli omusha akhongalose Mnumzane uRamaphosa oyisekela Mongameli wezwe lethu laseNingizimu Afrika njengamanje. Ngizwile bengimlalele echaza ama-positions abantu abalapha ngaphakathi kanye nalabo aphethwe nabo. Bengilalele ngendlebe ngicabanga ukuthi ikhali bayangazi-ke abasendlebolo ukuthi kangihlebeki ngoba noma uyahleba noma ungalaphana ngiyakuzwa ukuthi uthini. Engizama ukubeka lapha
ukuthi siyakumukela inhlonishwa mongameli kaKhongolose ngomukela futhi nangesikhundla sakho uhulumeni njengela mongameli weNingizimu Afrika. Ngiyafisa ukwamukela amalungu ePhalamende ikakhulukazi lawo angama-cabinet ministers abone kubalulekile inhlonishwa mongameli kaKhongolose, sekela mongameli wezwe laseNingizimu Afrika, ukuba bazoba ingxenye yalo mlando wakho ozakhele wona wena. Ngiyafisa nabo bazizwe bemukelekile besekhaya, bonke abangongqongqoshe nabangosekela abangongqongqoshe. Ngibonge kakhulu uba khona kandunankulu wesifundazwe nethimba lakhe ahambisana nalo, njengoba isifundazwe sisikhulu kangaka nje ngiyinkosi yaso, angikwazi ukuyiphathela mina ngingedwa bengekho abangibambisile. Futhi uma sizokhuluma ngalolu hlobo silalele siyidunkulu, sibuka ingayizivele kithi lokuzobonga nokuzokwethulela ithimba elikhethiweyo elibizwa nge-Big Six of the African National Congress. Put off no big is the same. Ngakho-ke umlando omuhle kakhulu uhambisana nabantu. Njengoba sikhona siyi-royal family, ngisingethwe ngabazali bami, ngisingethwe ngobaba nalaba abangomama, ngisekelwe noma ngisingathwe ngomngane ney'ngane zami nabafowethu nalabo abayinikele ukusekela lobu bukhosi engiphethe. Kimina lokho kunginikeza ithuba ukuthi bonke enihamba nabo nalabo okuthe mongameli bakhethwa emva kwale top 6 bangena kulo 80 positions members ukwengeza ngoba iSouth Africa yanele. Nabo ngiyacela bazizwe besekhaya. Ngiyazi mhlonishwa ubungeke uze nabo bonke mongameli, njengoba usushilo ukuthi abanye
kumele kutataze la madoda phela mayinkosi sekufuna ukuyiphatha.
Ngiyabonga lelo thuba. Amen. Angibonge kakhulu inhlonishwa bahlonishwa nanonke nabesilo nanonke nabesilo ngenzela ukuthi makubheka ngikhathele nanonke nabesilo ngibonge amabutho ngibonge nesiphithiphithi ukuthi sizongelekelela hlanganyela ukwamukela umongameli omusha kaPhongolose kanye nalo lonke ithimba ahambisana nalo kanye nabo bonke abasuka esifundazweni saKwaZulu-Natal. Ngiyaphezu ukuba ngibonge ukukhona bemeya yaKwaNongoma uMnumzane uNcwaba engithe kubalulekile ukuthi abe khona. Doesn't matter he belongs to another party, but he is the mayor of usuku namhla lungolumqoka kakhulu emlandweni weNingizimu Afrika. Imivuko imlando emidala eyaqoqwa ngokhokho bethu. Umzabalazo kawuqalanga izolo ngo-1912. Umlando waqala ngo-1846 kuleli kaMthaniya. Lapho inkosi yaseMpumalanga nenkosi yaKwaNongoma bahlangabezana ney'nkinga ngefiki namthwala. Zangena iphethe incwadi engcwele kade ngaphansi ifake isibhamu. Ngikhuluma ngezinto eziwumlando. Ngakho umlando ongekisho ukuthi ubukhosi engiyinhloko yabo mongameli babusekhaleni lempi yokukhulula lelizwe esandleni sonyaka samakoloni kanye nohulumeni wobandlululo ngenkathi izwe lisaphethe i-Union of South Africa ingakafiki i-National Party eyafonywa ngonyaka engazalwa ngawo. Sazalwa kanye kanye intanga yethu. Kepha uNkulunkulu emuhle uyenze yaphela siphila sonke kanye kanye naye. Umlando futhi ongeke wacishwa umuntu ukuthi emva njengomnyakazo ongonyaka ka-1906 lapho ubukhosi nesizwe bakuphikisana nokukhokha intela yemali yamaqanda amadodana alapha kwaZulu agqugquzela ukubumba i-African Native Congress, namhlanje yazwa ukuthi i-African National Congress ngonyaka ka-1912 emhlanganweni owawuseMangaung. Kodwa engifisa ukuthi uKhongolose aqonde kahle ukuthi amaxoxo okwakhiwa kaKhongolose aqala lapho Osuthu. KuMamonga kwakuyisidlova sensizwa le eyayithi ayesabi lutho emhlabeni ngaphandle kaNkulunkulu, kodwa ngendlela ayesaba ngayo umbala. Angizuke ixoxane leyo, angilesabi leso. Kodwa engifuna ukuchaza lapha ukuthi ngelapha ku-1912 kulona kwakungumhlangano omqoka kubacindezelo ngoba wabe usho isiqalo sesigaba sesibili somzabalazo kwabacindezelwa oqala kwakuyilowo oholwa ubukhosi. Engicela namhlanje ukuthi ukhongolo sungalenzi iphutha lokushiya ubukhosi ngaphandle. Firstly, allow me to convey my congratulations for organizing and running a successful 54th ANC National Conference, Mr. President. Once again, like our former President Madiba, you as leaders of the movement have demonstrated to the country and to the world that it is possible to hand over power without any issue. My hearty congratulations goes to both of you, my President first, to President Zuma, for handing over power with dignity and ensuring seamless succession, and to President Ramaphosa for being elected as the leader of the oldest liberation movement in Africa. Yize bahlonishwa kwakukhona abayokhulekela ukuthi izinto zingahambi kahle, kepha amalungu enu kanjalo nani njengobuholi naqinisekisa ukuthi anizibheki ngehlazo lokulwa ekubeni niphetha into emqoka niphethe into emqoka kangaka nokungeyona eyenu, kepha engeyabantu baseNingizimu Afrika nabase-Afrika yonkana njengenhlangano enkulu kunazo zonke e-Afrika. Yebo ukhongolose lona akuwona okamongameli wawo noma owe-National Executive Committee, kepha ngowabantu. Owe-National Executive Committee okumele ukuthi iqonde kahle ukuthi ekwenzayo ayizenzeli for their own benefit, kodwa kwenzela for the benefit of the nation. Sibonile thina ukuthi lena iqole masonto eyakabi ihawu labacindezelwa. Ngakho ukwenza kwenu kutshengise ukuvuthwa lokuyinto engeqiniso ukuthi nabaholi balenhlangano asebalala bathokozile lapho bekhona ngendlela eniziphathe ngayo. When asked about how he became the most successful scientist of his time in the year 1675, Sir Isaac Newton answered, and I quote, "If I have seen further, it is because I have stood on the shoulders of giants." This is a very important, let us go close. This is a very important metaphor, which Latin they call nanos digiantum, humanis incidentes. When Bernard and Chartres first cited this metaphor, he obviously compared people of his time to dwarfs standing on the giant's shoulders, and he pointed out that we see more and far than our predecessors, not because we're keener vision or greater height, but because we are lifted up and born aloof on their gigantic stage. With these words, Mr. President Ramaphosa, I want to draw your attention during this time of transition of leadership. First, to the point that you have enormous responsibility on your shoulders. The passing of a baton from one to the next is an important milestone in our country, an exemplary to the whole continent, where we've seen the shedding of innocent people's blood due to leaders either fighting or failing to democratically and overpower. What is even more important, as I cited, the metaphor above is the burden of leadership you have in your hands. Being a leader with enormous power at times can be misconstrued to just mean this is our power, or we are great leaders, or it's our wisdom, and the list goes on. But allow me to remind you that the forebears of this glorious movement, from Dr. J.L. Dube, Mr. S.M. Mahato, Mr. Z. R. Mahabane, Mr. T.J. Umene, Dr. Priestley, Kaisaka Seme, the founder of this organization, all other presidents until now, notwithstanding leadership dynamics, this succession has been smooth and without the shedding of blood. This is the uniform that you are taking. Today the whole country looks up to you for decisive leadership. Leadership that builds and doesn't destroy. Leadership that builds on the works of all those who have gone before you. With the recent President Zuma, these giants are our ancestors who may have not lived to see this day and the future we all anticipate, but they are an embodiment of this organization, and they continue to be part of helping you lead us into a brighter future. So, Mr. President, I think I don't need to remind you that our people have been very patient. Because you know, owing to the South African construct, we have today where negotiations were entered into for us to have a peaceful transition. We are yet to realize the fruits of our struggle of centuries. Our freedom wasn't as a result of goodwill on the part of those who oppressed us, but was a culmination of centuries of struggle by the same giants I referred to above. Majority of our people still place their hope and future on the ANC. These are people whose land to date has not been returned except the very small portions. Following our 54th National Conference resolutions, which amongst others is the State Bank and the expropriation of land without compensation, we look to you, Mr. President, to help implement these with speed.
I went there.
Kumele ukuthi liqonde ukuthi yizi igama engakhakanjiswa ku-democrats. Thina umzabalazo wethu kawuqalanga ngokulwela lokho, kepha into eyabe iphambili kwakumhlaba. Yikho nesiqubulo se-ANC sasithi mayibuye i-Afrika. Ngikhumbule enye indoda ngisemla ngihamba ngibheke eGoli ngo-1972 ngisanda kuxoxa esihlalweni, anginenyanga nje-3. Enye indoda engangihamba nayo ibutho layo uManukelana. Kwathi sise-stadium kugcwele namaphoyisa, kwakusekhona i-police intelligence eyayibamba eSouth Africa eyayingafuni lutho ngoba abantu abazi ukuthi umuntu uphumayo. Bacabanga ukuthi bafikele embusweni, sihluphekile thina sitshintshwa amabhuku. Kesingalali emakhaya, sibaleka ngoba kufunwa iy'mpilo zethu. Mina babeze basho bathi ujwayele naleli khomane silakwamtheleni elumthelezi. Kwakuzeshiwo njalo. Leyo ndoda kwathi sise-stadium laphaya eBhetali yathuma isizwe ubumnandi, ibona abantu benkosi bekoqene beyinto eyodwa, yamemeza iphakathi kwabantu yathi ayibuye i-Afrika. Alikho igama amabhunu elazi njengalelo gama. Aphakamisa amehlo onke amabhunu ezinje. Ngizama ukubeka nje ukuthi ni-understande ukuthi labo phakathi kwenu mongameli abangibiza ngamaqembu athize abakuyini ngoba ngaze ngibe yiqembu, angaze ngibe yingqoningelo, angaze ngibe nemember card yenu. Angazi kodwa umzabalazo ngendlela engikusekela ngayo angeke ngitshele umuntu ukuthi ngawusekela kanjani. Yebo-ke ngihlonishwa nohamba nakho, kukhona okuhle esakuthanda kudemokhrasi, kepha umongo wethu kwabe kuwumhlaba. Engizama ukusho lapha ukuthi uhulumeni oholwa ngukhongolose kungaba yihlazo ukuthi ube nabalimi, ube namalimi nxa kumele ukhulume ukuthi umhlaba ubuya kanjani. akufanele nje nibe namalimi ngoba niyazi umhlaba wahamba kanjani kwathathwa kuma yize singakathulelwa ngokusemthethweni nokumangalisayo sizwile ukuthi kukhona umbiko okhishwe umnumzane uMohlanti oshokoza ukuthi ubukhosi bemuke umhlaba njengoba ngisho asikabikelwa kuleleka mthethweni kepha uma ngabe lokho kuliqiniso mhlonishwa nabahlonishwa bakho kuyosho khona ukuthi abasho njalo abawazi umlando kakhona kufanele baqonde kahle ukuthi bakhuluma ngani uma nje ngingakhulumela elendlovukazi umthane yalona elapha ngey'ngane zamadoda namakhosikazi kaZulu ayehlasela nangamasikela nangamagede angikusho nje ukuthi lapha ubukhosi ungeke ukwehlukanise nomhlaba impela umhlaba ungumphefumulo womzimba wobukhosi angeke nangelilodwa ilanga sivume ukuba sibulawe ngokuthi kuthathwe umphefumulo wethu saphikisa lo umakoloni baboshwa benomkhulu bami omunye wazawufika eNgilandi ngo-1882 lapha ahlangana khona noSir Lord Kimberley with her Queen Victoria ngaleso sikhathi waphinda ukhokho wami wayisiboshwa ezweni lakhe engaxabene nabo waboshelwa eSentelina lapha buya khona ingapheleli ingqondo yokuthi abantu bakabakhululekile bacindezele bakhuluke amakhaya la ngiyangizwe nje bambatha ubambatha wayithunywe inkosi uMamongo ukuze niwazi amaqiniso ningabhali isu ni-distort. He was getting his instruction from his king. Nganthatha manje ngikhombisa ingcwaba lengane yakhe yaphela la uMazuma esesigodlweni Osuthu akufanele abantu bakhulume into sengathi abantu abangumnikazi wejisi yomlando sengathi asiwazi siyawazi umlando wethu ngeke nisitshele ukuthi kukhona amangcwaba abafazi bobhambatha emizini yethu ngaphandle kwalezigodlweni emangcwabeni asendlunkulu ngakho-ke uma ngabe sakuphikisa lokho kumele nikulindele nani khongolose ukuthi sizoyiphikisa lento uma ngabe kukuthi kasizwane futhi siyimisele ukufake futhi angazi ngiyiphi into singathi soyifela ngaphandle kwenhlabathi ngoba beniphumeni ngaphandle nalolu umhlabathi owuthathe oyise omkhulu nahulumeni obandlululo sasingafuni ngakho-ke siyacela ningasijijele iswili njengotshwala ngoba sesibabhuduzile abafo ababesicindezele sisonke besenze usephuka lokho kwethu ngisekulo dawo lomhlaba kuhle uhulumeni oholwa ukhongolose mongameli angagcini njengokubuka ukuqulwa komthetho sisekelo kakhulu kazi isigaba 25 kepha akaqhamuke naneqhingasu lokunqanda izenzo zenkohlakalo ezenziwa zizisebenzi eminyangweni noma eminyangweni yokubuyiselwa komhlaba ngoba kunokuganga okukhulu ey'sebenzini ezisebenza ngaphansi komnyango wezomhlaba hlangana nabelungu zithi jajani kakhulu sesiyohlangana ngale ngezansi tshontsha imali yabantu ifa lethu senikhona nhlakaniphile kuthiwa ifa lidwa zibhuku sofaneni ngani lolu hlelo lwehluleka kuzisebenzi kwelingathi sisebenzisana nabo abalimi uqobo lwabo kanye nosopolitika abanye bezenzela uhulumeni lesizwe phansi okubuhlungu kakhulu ngoba uhulumeni wethu utholakala ukuthi nje useyinkinga nje ungabi namali ukuthuthwa izisebenzi lezi makufika egabeni zokuthengwa komhlaba umboka lapha ukuthi akuthi kuguqulwa imithetho phinde kulungiswe nabantu okuyibo ekugcineni okumele benze lokho okusemthethweni nokuyinto engenzeki okwamanje. Ngiyabonga ngoba kukhona ungqongqoshe wezemali ngoba lezi imali ibudget yazo uthenga ngomhlaba ngiyena ozabayo ezabela leminyaka ake ilandele lezi ndawo balandele labo bantu abanikezwa lezi imali ukuthi abawuthenga umhlaba kubonakala ukuthi ikhona lolodwa iplaza seyiproduce just 1 billion ku-90 billion from 1995 sihamba nobaba uMandela eyokhipha yokhishwa iplaza lokuqala ngombuso lapha ya phakathi kweNewcastle phakathi kwe-Washburn noMnambithi khona bangakwazi abakhongolose lokho khuluma ngoba ngimdala angihamba nomuntu omdala owayehloniphekile. Economy is a cornerstone for us, ladies and gentlemen. We need not just jobs, but to own our economy. If people have equity in their economy, it is not easy for them to destroy it. They become responsible citizens who ensures its safety and they guard it jealously. The economy must not just be a reserve of a few in a country of 54 million people. And today we have a relationship with BRICS, group of countries. We understand this as a major shift on geopolitics and generally represents an outcry of the developing world who wants to partake on the table of world economies. This reconfiguration is very important for us as South Africans and Africans generally, owing to the kind of history we have with former colonizers. But what becomes important with the BRICS is the implementation of all the objectives of it. What we need is Africa that is able to plan for itself. Think long term and intergenerationally and carefully execute its strategy with precision. This This is more important than ever in this 21st century. Whether we are engaging with BRIC countries, or the West and European countries, we as a country, we need not to play a junior role on world affairs, especially on the economic front. Even with the second biggest economy of China, we require mutual beneficial economic relationship, a kind of relationship that will benefit not just a few allies, but majority of our people who are yet to have a real slice in the economy of ancestors. Lapha ke kule ntokazi ngane zakwethu enkonzweni yokwakha lelizwe likaMphaniya nokhongolo songenamsindo ongaxabani sesiqalile ukusebenzisana namazwe angabalingani bethu okuyi-China kanye ne-India. Lokhu sikwenza silandela lokho okuhlakulwe uhulumeni wethu waseNingizimu Afrika ngaphansi kwe-BRICS. Kulo nyaka ophelile ngihambele kwase-China, ngaphinde ngamukela amanxusa kanye nosomabhizinisi base-China khona lapho Osuthu. Ubudlelwano bethu ne-China sekuqalile ukuthela isithelo kusuka kwezolimo, njengoba bazi abakule province ikakhulukazi uPremier uMacengwane and ex-Premier uMacengwane and other present MECs lapha esidala kukhona ukubambisana nesikhungo socwaningo ezizinze eChina njengoba amakhowe alethwa yimi naKwaZulu Natal. Bayazi njengoba babona behlelile. Ubudlelwano bethu ne-China sekuqalile njengoba sengike ngachaza ukuthi kunobudlelwano obubonakalayo lapha esidala. Olunye uhlelo esisebenzisana nabo kulo ilolo lemitholampilo engamacontainer lelekelela kakhulu ey'ndaweni zasemakhaya. Mhlawumbe abebezanelo babonile iklinik ekhona lapha bese kwakhona enye ipiece i-building encanyanyana. Leyo building imile ngitholele leyo equipment ngitholela isizwe eChina, and I think I'm still going to get more, but I only received 4 at the moment. Ngifuna kuma-clinics njengoba nikhumbula ukuthi on the 5th of December 2009 I've announced bringing back the circumcision, where I've said I don't want to lose even one person. Osekwenzekile, it has proved the point. Izolo ungqongqoshe wezempilo kube nginikela ukuthi Your Majesty, you are not far now were very close to 1 million people that have been circumcised in this program. Nalapho mongameli ngizama ukulekelela isizwe ukuthi noma izifo zikho kodwa i-circumcision iyakwazi ukuyixosha ezinye izifo uma uzoyiphatha kahle. Kodwa ingculazi ngakwenza ukusobala ukuthi i-circumcision ayiyelaphi ingculazi. I put it clear and it was open and blunt. Ngakho-ke lukhona futhi olunye uhlelo lwezemfundo naye lapho abahlobo bethu lapha belekelela nxa kufika ekuhlinzekeleni ngamakhompyutha. Ngibe nokuxhumana nohulumeni wase-India nosilekelela kakhulu nxa kufika kwezolimo. Xhumana kwethu nelase-India ngokukhethekile njengoba nazi ukuthi amandiya amaningi angaphandle kwelasendiya alapha kwela KwaZulu Natal. Ngakho esikwenzayo umqoka ngisho ekudaleni ukuphilisana phakathi kukaZulu namandiya, lokhu esikubiza nge-social cohesion. Kanti-ke umqoka ukusho ukuthi ukusebenzisana kwami nalamazwe esengiwabalile akusho ukuthi yiwo wodwa angasilekelela, kepha akhona amanye amazwe angekho ngaphansi kwe-BRICS esinabo ubudlelwano nawo neza okufanayo nesineme ngawo njengenkosi yabo bonke abantu. Alikho izwe engizothi lingasondeli ukuzotshala izimali kulesi sifundazwe. Ngoba nje uma lokho likwenza ngenhloso yokuthuthukisa isizwe futhi izinhloso zalokho zisobala ngoba phezu kokufuna kwethu usizo ngeke sivume ukuxhashazwa sisetshenziswa ezimpini esingazazi. Kufanele kahle la. There are 2 hospices that has been built by the Jewish organization in this kingdom. Besaka ngoba kutelekina. Ngasibalekela kama Juda iphethe imali. Walele sibalekele lo. Ayiphethe imali. Bazakhile lezi igumo. Mama lezi igumo. The day I announced the circumcision on the 5th of December 2009, ngakusasa ngihamba ngalamajuda zethu lesipayini ezongisekela ukuthi yazi yayinhle lento imemezeleyo izolo. Ngihamba ngathi bayithathile bathi kunalezinto zokuxhumana ukuthi yezo leziy'dalela umonakalo ukuthi amajuda afike azothi congratulations your majesty. They were not just congratulating me, they were congratulating you people of this province. Ngakho khona izinto mongameli engeke ngathanda ukukhuluma ngazo kakhulu, kodwa ungena izinto esingazazi ngiyacela singayitholi singena ey'mpini esingazazi, ngoba uzothola ukuthi abanye abantu esizoyithola singena izimpi zabo basebenza ngendlela engasiza thina njengoba siphethwe isomiso nje ekade sisiphethe namanje singakaphili ngoba amadamage awakagcwali, kodwa abazolonda bangawaguqula bawenze abe yimpilo kithi. Cape Town njengamanje nibonile ukuthi Cape Town bengenazo ivakashi lonyaka njengoba njengamaholiday. Ndaba yini lo? Kukhona amazwe ahlakaniphe angenza amazwe olwandle abe impilo ezinhle. Siyacela Nyango ngomoshe ukuthuma ethi ukuthi athi ukubuka ngapha ngasenyangweni kwezamanzi. Athi ukukhuphula kancane ngoba siyafisa ukuthi nezabelo zithuthuke. Singajabula kakhulu. I plead with you as the minister under your conduct, Mr. Deputy President of the country. Eyethukimpi iyodwa South Africa ongafanele siyivume iyodwa eyethile eyokuqeda ukupha ukungazi nezifo kubantu bakwaZulu Natali nokuba abase South Africa bathathe imbonelo ezinhle kithi ngoba sibaningi kubedlula kodwa asingavumeli izinto ezizoba inkinga kithi. Sengushilo-ke lokho kuhle nathi sizihlele kahle ngoba kukhulu kwabanye abathandizimali ukuza ezweni elingenamthetho. Awufuni umthetho uzwe lo nakohulumeni bendawo. Ngihlala ngezibonelo nje ezinto ongacabangeleka ukuthi mhlawumbe kazisho lutho kanti zimqoka ekugcinweni komthetho. Ngikhumbula ngiphathelwa usuku isidumo ngikhulume nje ngabantu bokuhamba ngendlela abayiphethe ngayo behakasa iy'ngane zethu. Hayi kwashisa phansi. Hayi kwashisa phansi. Kodwa ngiyambonga uNkulunkulu ngoba wakwathi nangathi kuyiqinisile lokho. Nathi kuyiqinisa wabona kanjani cha sengazathi kanti umthetho ukhona abantu abangafuni ukusebenzisa umthetho. Izwe linabantu-ke yawusebenzisa umthetho. Ukuhlela indawo zethu emakhaya lapho sakha khona izindlu zethu nalapho sibeka khona imfuyo yethu umqoka kakhulu. Engithanda ukusho umongameli baphelile abantu kwelikaMthaniya ziyinkomo. Baphelile abantu ko-Eastern Cape ziyinkomo. Baphelile abantu bethu ko-Limpopo ziyinkomo. Baphelile abantu bethu ey'ndaweni eziko-Free State ziyinkomo. Ngakho-ke lezi nkomo eziluva zimgwaqweni emigwaqeni engothela wayeka. Yikho njalo ukungahleleki nokungagcinwa umthetho. Akuqiniswe umthetho ukuthi abantu abagcine imfuyo yabo ey'bayeni ngey'khathi ey'thize ngoba uma sekusebusuku awukwazi ukubona ukuthi uhamba kuphi yini ozohlangana nayo. Namahashi awakho nawe hambe lapha engawapha nge-birthday lapho kwalenduzulu angaphakathi esikhondweni akangabonakala esetaphuke emgwaqeni nje. Mhlawumbe ngabonakala esetaphuke emgwaqeni ngoba sengiyigibele. Angaphakathi noma ngesapha ingozi. Ngakho-ke yikho ngithi ungahleleki nokungagcinwa umthetho kuyinkinga. Lapho kwaZulu Natal sekukhona ngisho umkhuba wokwakha izindlu eduzane kwemigwaqo eminye engothela wayeka nokubeka izimpilo zabantu abaningi ey'ngozini. Konke lokhu ukungahleleki okumele kunqandwe ngoba abantu abaningi abakhe eduze komgwaqo njengamanje yilaba bantu abanikezwa umhlaba ngoba kuthiwa bakleyimile bese bedakaza ukuthi umhlabathi kanti ukhiqiza ukudla bese ukhiqiza imizi. iyodwa indlela onganandwa ngayo ukuqinisa umthetho. In leadership, many a time, there will be distractions, and many of these distractions will come from people who may purport to have the interest of the country, yet not understanding the implications of their zeal or actions. You as leaders are standing on the shoulders of giants who foresaw the future and decided on the path that would be followed by generations to come without compromising on the principles of Ubuntu. We are all aware that South Africa is a highly contested terrain, not just politically, but economically as well. Owing to our social, political, and economic history, this will continue to be the case way into the future. As you continue to lead us, Mr. President, and your team, I implore you to work together peacefully so that we have a stable country and the economy that should grow to benefit all our people. Ngisalapho ngiyafisa njengokhongolose ukuba liqonde futhi nikwamukele ukuthi liqoka kangakanani kithi noma ngithi kwindlu ubukazi linaqoka. Ubudlelwano phakathi kobukhosi nokhongolose awakhiwanga izikofa noma imibhalo yezimfundiso noma umholi thizeni, kepha kwathiwa umlando. Lewasile lapha semlandisi ongazi umuzi kaMamonga. Ngiyamangala ukuthi bengani ukuthi ngicabanga ukuthi niyobeka imbali kwezinye indawo kodwa ngingacabanga ukubeka imbali la ekhaya nasegezeni likaMamonga lapha emakhosini. Owathi umekhothama ngo-1913 ukhongolose of all over the country from four provinces have collected funds to take him to Germany to do a kidney operation. Nyama ansayikole ngande malile se. Lemon, no really. Akese kulumelenda ba ngamile. Yashona imali yakho leba. Ngoba ukhokho akabangisaya eJalimane. Because it was during winter. Manje ke uhulumeni wabonakala ukuthi odokotela bathi ngeke inkosi yamaZulu siyithinte si operate kanti kusebusika lapha kuyabanda. Ukuthi makuze kubeni noma singaqeda. Ngiyabona njengamanje maqingane noma ngazigalala sekukhona ungabizwa kahle ukuthi bona msithi imali babona sengathi jadi futhi letafo ugasana go and check what happened ngale mali ngoba njengoba abangesahamba phela ukhona uzuba nemali ikhona somewhere. Nambona ezoyilanda uzoyilanda eGoli. Ngicabanga ukuthi ubudlelwano phakathi komkhosi noCongress njengoba ngitshilo awakhuwanga lokuza ziyinkomfa noma ziyifundiswa kodwa kwakho umlando. Kwaba umunye womlando owaveza isidingo salobu budlelwano. Yikho silapha sonke namhlanje. Yikho nilapha ekhaya emzini kaMamonga owazala indodakazi yabona uDr. Ayisaka Seme okuyena owaqala lezi ndaba ezinkulu kangaka ebona ukuhlupheka kayisezala. Kanti futhi nendawo namuhla osekuthiwa iKwaZulu Natal ayizenzanga ukuthi ikhiqize abanye babaholi abanohlonze, kepha lokho kwenziwa umlando. Kwaba umlando okwathi uMafukuzela, uMete, uSeme, uTulu, uLembede kanye noMhlolozi baqhamuke lapha kwaZulu Natal. Ukuthi laba babengamaZulu kumqoka, kepha okumqoka kakhulu ukuthi Frankisona babengabaholi bezizwe zonke ezakhele iNingizimu Afrika. Mangabe uSeme uyasixwayisa ngalokhu, akubeza ngedikoni lokuhlala Khongolose kwangempela awubuzwa ubuhlanga. La madodana kaZulu esengwabalulekile namadodana ongadingi ukuba uze ungabaze ukuthi uwenzelani. Awenzelani umzabalala. Ababekwenza babengakwenzeli indawo abavela kuyo, kepha babenzela izwe lonke nama-Afrika onke njengoba sazi sonke ukuthi inhlangano kaKhongolose iyona endala kuzo zonke namhlanje. Lezi eziye laphaya kwinkomfa zingamanikiniki. Lokhu njengomzali ngitangukusho ngoba ngiyawuzwa umoyana uyavumuza ofuna ukumqopha ngokobuhlanga. Njengoba senemkhethile uRamaphosa, ningamtsheli ukuthi ngelanga uyibhekana ngeke nasilalela wena. Ningaxoxi. Ngoba ngokwenza njalo noma ningavumeli ukuqopha. Kepha ngizothi kini namuhla ibani umkhongolose wazo zonke izizwe nazo zonke inhlanga kulelizwe. In both rural and townships areas where majority of our people are residing, we need an urgent intervention on these economies. We can't have a country divided between the haves and those who lack basic needs. As we all know, the recent stats, where we now have 30 million South Africans struggling with levels of employment running high and crime and criminality happening even in the private sector, where is termed collusion, collusion and accounting irregularities, all of these are received of upheavals that none of you would like to associate or to be associated with during your leadership era. We now more than ever need to pay attention to our people and listen carefully to what they want, and not just speak or think on their behalf. Royal investments needs to be increased in South Africa. We need rural industries. Underground resources like minerals should not just benefit a few people in these rural areas. We must start implementing a real agri-revolution and make deliberate efforts to irrigate and plant huge tracts of land that exist in these areas. Twice, we look at elsewhere for investments. We need also to look within for solutions and engage all our people irrespective of political or non-political affiliations. For they all possess something that could help us as a country move forward. We need one day to stop talking about triple challenges of poverty, inequality, and unemployment. Last least, it becomes just another song, and start talking about prosperity that is shared by all South Africans. So, Mr. President, it is said that today, even in the ANC literature, people forget to mention the nexus between Ukhozi and liberation movement. The African National Congress, in 1912, the ANC recognized the significant role played by Ukhozi during national wars of resistance. In fact, the organization had an upper house of traditional leaders. At the time, ANC respected Ramaphosa as honorary presidents. For example, Osuthu of the Abatem, Jose Montisayo of the Barolo, Jose Luaniga of Barros, Jerusalem, which was part of Zambia, King Yeti of Lesotho, Jose Hama of Botswana, Ingwenyama of Swaziland, as well as my great-grandfather, Umamonga Osuthu, Umamonga Abelesi, the border the same. Umkotoza ngole ebhekethane n'uduzi impombo ng'amezento. Inkosi uDinizulu. Kuyinhlalo ukuthi ngesikhathi sethu izwi kaKhongolose noma lalabo abasuke bemele uKhongolose. Kanti sezwakali nxa kukhulunywa ngumkhosi. Uma nje ngingakhuluma ngalokho okwenzeka lapha kwaZulu, ngifikelwa ukumangala nokudumala. In 1996, the provincial government of KwaZulu-Natal sought to restrict acceptance by the king and Amakhosi of any remuneration other than that which is referred to in the Ingonyama Act. A provincial legislation and Amakhosi and his Phakanyiswa Act. The ANC members of the provincial legislature, which was then an official opposition, objected to the proposed bills. As such, the matter was referred to the Constitutional Court for a decision. In a judgment delivered on the 3rd of July in 1996, the Chief Justice in those two cases which were heard unanimously said, I quote, "It was not disputed that the Ingonyama is an important figure in the Zulu customary law. He is not only a traditional leader, as I always say that I'm not a traditional leader. I was born a king. But as king, he has a special place within the structure of traditional authority in KwaZulu-Natal. although the institution of the Ngonyama is very important to and revered by a large proportion of the South African community. The special place it has in the province of KwaZulu-Natal is recognized in the Constitution. Section 160 of the Constitution makes provision for the adoption of provincial constitutions. It stipulates that such constitution shall not be inconsistent with the 1993 Constitution or the constitutional principles set up out in Schedule 4 of the Constitution, but provides in subsection 3 b that they may, where applicable, provide for the institution, role, authority, and status of a traditional monarch in the province, and shall make such provision for the Zulu monarch in the case of the province of KwaZulu-Natal. So, Mr. President, I submit that there is a constitutional obligation on the provincial government to provide via the provincial constitution for the institution, role, authority, status of the Zulu monarch. With respect, this obligation has not been met 24 years later. The Provincial Traditional Leadership Framework of 2005, which purport to provide for this, is not a provincial constitution. When it was passed, I was in China. I was just landing in Xiamen, in China, when ex-Prime Minister, Premier Mr. Spoon Debele was telling me that they had passed the resolution of Act of Traditional Authority of 2005. I was very pleased to hear that. Now, while this reason alone is sufficient for me to demand that this constitutional imperative be complied with, there are other pressing reasons which compel me to seek your intervention on this score. 1. Conflicts among ruling families from various clans. 2. Boundary dispute between clans. 3. Numerous traditional leaders being recognized by the provincial government without following proper traditional protocol and rituals that I'm in charge of. 4. Confusion between the government officials, members of the ruling families of various clans and the traditional leaders of the exact role of the king in the appointment, recognition, installation, suspension, removal, and the position of a traditional leader. 5. The role of the king and that of the traditional leaders in the appointment of Izinduna. 6. The lack of cooperation between institutions which are meant to resource and support the institution of the Zulu monarchy or monarch. Ngithangiveze lezi zinto Mongameli, ngoba uma ngizokhuluma ngokuqala kwe-Royal Household, i-Royal Household yadiscusswa ngo-1882 in England No one was living in this house during that time. If there is anyone who was living during that time, I'll be very grateful to see him raising his hand. Between Queen Victoria and Sir Lord Kimberley. It was super quite almost you come up with a great meaning of expressing the water. Our pity is a matter. Kulamasela amanye abelungu awamapolo ababebuka imfuyo yabantu abamnyama eAfrika bayithontela amanzi. Yaqala lapho ngeke nje imfuyo ngeRwanda yasala ngenkosi uSetshwayo emhlabeni. Yayingakazibekho. Ngakho-ke yikho-ke ngithi angiveze lento ye-Royal Household ukuthi asitshothi yakunokhokho wami. Ngizocela ukuthi uPhongolose angivusele yona into yami, angivusele into kakhokho wami. Wayengafune into yamuntu, wayenza into yakhe eyenza noQueen Victoria bavumelana. Yawuthi ibiwumthetho ayisemthetho kwaZulu-Natal. Sengiphetha ngiyafisa umkhumbuzo ukuthi selokhu kwathi inhloko uPhongolose uhlale ngasohlangothini lwabantu abaphofu. Umbuzo uthi ngabe ubuholi obukhona usazoqhubeka yini nalokho na? Lo mbuzo nempendulo yawo ungezwakala kalula kulula, kepha iqiniso lithi akunjalo. Iqiniso lithi namuhla abaningi abafuna ukudluza uPhongolose ekubeni inhlangano yabohlanga neyabaphofu kuleli zwe. Enkulu ingozi la uPhongolose usuka ekumeleni abaphofu. Okokuqala nje uma nenze njalo bayoqhamuka abanye bathathe isikhundla senu ey'nhliziyweni zabaphofu. Indaba enkulu ey'nhliziyweni zabaphofu bayobathatha bavikeleke. Kanti okwesibili nokumqoka ukuthi nxa nisuka ekumeleni abaphofu niyobe nisuka kulokho okwabe kungumongo omzabalazo wesigaba sesibili owethulwa ngo-1912 eMangaung. Ngakho-ke okunye uPhongolose wabe ukhulume ngakho ukwazi ukulungisa izinkinga obhekene nazo ngaphakathi. Lokhu sikubonile ngesikhathi kuba noqhekeko lapho kukhona abasebenzisa ilungelo labo lokuphuma amanxiwa bakhe amaqembu abo. Ngisho lapho uPhongolose uqhubekile nokuba angiyona imfihlo ukuthi muva nje nikubuzele umsindo, niyaxokozela. Indawo exokozela uNkulunkulu akayithandi, futhi akahlale endaweni exokozela neBhayibheli iyakusho lokho. Ngenxa yokuma amaqembu ixokozela, ngifuna niqonde kahle ukuthi noSathane uphethe inkemba yakhe ukuxokozelisa nesabisi. Lokhu ngiyakusho akukuhle ey'nganeni zendoda eyodwa okumkhongolose. Njengomongameli kakhongolose kusemahlombe akho Sihlonishwa ukuba uthulise ukuxokozela. Lokho ngeke ukwenze uma nawe uyingxenye yokuxokozela. Yebo ngesikhathi kusencintiswana ubuthwelwe ngabanye ngeqoqo. Kepha uma usuqokiwe usungumkhulu wabo bonke noma ngabe bekukhona abanye abebebathwele. Sebenzisana nabo. Nake ukhongolose. Bengajabula ukuthi kulesi sithuba ngicele nje ngomusa kaNkulunkulu ukuthi uhlonishwe umongameli ngethimba lakho. Qiniso lihle kade lihlukene. Unothando munye. Jana isikhombisa ukuthi niyahlangana. Awunanana laphambi. Awunanana laphambi. Sumani awunanana laphambi. Kuna nakupele nokuthi nakupele. Senziswana. No, atenezwa no.
Well, Zulu King Goodwill